Hi everyone, Humphrey here from LionHeart Football, and today we are joined by Matthew Everitt, who is a Brighton under-18 and also Republic of Ireland Youth International. So we're going to be speaking to him. This is the LionHeart Football and WowHydrate Can't Wait to Push On series. Matty, talk to us. How's lockdown been for you?
Yeah, it's been, obviously it's had its tough times, but generally it's been all right. I'm quite lucky. I live on a farm, so I've got plenty of space to do things. I've been going out for runs, doing some sessions. So yeah, it's been all right.
Okay, decent. And that's how you got through it then, with like keeping active.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been the main thing for me was just keeping a routine, so that I don't lose track of days or anything, and just keep going, keep as fit as possible, really.
I got you. And aside from your exercise and like keeping fit, doing sessions, what sort of different hobbies have you like taken up during this period?
They keep changing, to be fair. At first I was learning to cook more stuff, but I haven't done that in a while, I have to admit.
What's your signature dish?
At the time it was just cooking salmon, to be honest. I was cooking salmon, and I just didn't really want to do anything new, because it was just it was just easy to cook it, so I just kept on doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably say that was the signature dish.
Cool. Cooking. Anything else?
No, I've been reading a bit recently, to be fair.
Love that.
The book that I'm reading at the moment, which I got quite interested in. And apart from that, just like watching Netflix and just chilling, really.
Netflix and chilling, like it. What's the book?
Yeah. The book is called A Brief History of the World or something. It's interesting because it's literally just this historian who's just writing about all he knows about history, and it goes right back before the Egyptians and everything like that. So I'm finding it interesting, and it's not too difficult to read either. It's easy to understand. And yeah, no, I'm learning a lot from it. I currently got up to the start of the Roman Empire at the moment. So that's yeah.
Quality. That's good stuff, man. Readers are leaders, so keep that habit up. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so let's talk about your football then, and start from the very beginning. What age did you start playing?
I was kicking the ball about in my back garden pretty much as soon as I could walk, really. And then I think I started attending my first training sessions when I was about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Just at my local school. I think my brother was in the team, and I'd go up and watch his training sessions, and then sometimes I'd just get involved.
Decent. And then did your brother played as well, you say?
Yeah, he did. He played. He used to play back in the day. He does a bit now, Sunday league and stuff. But yeah, me and him always, we're always active, always wanting to play sports and stuff. So I think the fact that he was going up and doing sessions at our local school and stuff, I think that probably got me involved in it at a younger age, because I was wanting to get involved as well back then.
Decent. Matt, forgive me if I'm wrong, was you a bit of a rugby player?
No, I've never.
Is that your dad? Is that your dad?
My dad used to play rugby, and my brother played rugby as well. But
Big Mike.
It was never for me though.
Weren't for you, okay. Decent. Well, I know the answer to this, but let's see if you remember. Like you was quite young, but what age did you get scouted?
It was the under-10 season, I think. I must have been 10.
Yeah.
So I remember when I joined Brentford, it was at the end of the under-10 season, and then my first full season was under-11s.
Yeah.
because I was at Brentford for 3 years, and then I left at the under 13. So my first season was under 11s. Yeah.
Yeah, you're bang on. You're bang on. Absolutely. Do you remember getting scouted at all? Do you remember how that went? The process?
Yeah, it was actually a weird process because I remember one guy approached my dad after a game about going to Brentford's development centre. And then a few days later, I think you must have called my mum.
Yeah.
And we thought it was the other guy. So
Yeah.
because obviously I had been at Fulham's development centre beforehand, and they rejected me.
Yeah.
So when your call came through about the actual academy, we were like, oh wow, this is new. We haven't, I'd never been in that situation before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember bits of it. I remember there must have been a game against Merstham. Was you at that game?
Yeah. Kings Park Royals.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I remember. There must have been a few games that you came to though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the main one that I remember. Yeah.
Because you was playing for two teams, weren't you? Was it KPR on a Saturday and Oxford Royals?
No, we just played Saturday and Sunday in two different leagues.
So who was you with on a Saturday? KPR?
It was the same team.
Oh, it's KPR. Yeah, both sides. Yeah, both days.
Yeah,
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Decent. And so do you remember that feeling? How did it feel getting scouted?
Yeah, obviously I was buzzing. I was super excited, but there was also a lot of nerves as well. Obviously, as I'd been rejected by Fulham beforehand, you're kind of thinking, am I ready for it again? And I remember my first few training sessions as well. I was really nervous for it. But then you kind of just get comfortable, don't you? And you get into the swing of things, and you start getting more confident.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember speaking to the academy head of recruitment at the time, Miguel, for your age phase, and I remember him saying, like, when you first came in, was training with the under 10s, it was like clearly you was at the right level, but it was just a bit of a culture shock, and maybe more the nerves.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that all young players get, going into a new environment. You can't adapt so easily real quick. It's like you got to take some time, and then once you feel comfortable, then you start to really express yourself. And to be fair to you, you went on to be one of the top ones in that group, didn't you? So fair play to you.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when I first started at Brentford. During my trials there, as you said, it takes time to adapt to the culture and the scenario. But so I remember after the first few sessions, I was telling my parents that I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go back to finish off my trials, but at the time, stick at it, and that's what you kind of have to do. You kind of got to see things through and see how it goes. And then I remember when I got offered a place at Brentford, I remember telling myself, okay, but you got to be prepared that you're probably going to be the worst player in the team. You're not going to be the best like you were in Sunday League. And then 3 years on, I was probably one of the top players in that side. But
absolutely,
credit to Brentford. The coaches there were unbelievable, and they've done a great job with me in my development.
100%. And because one of the key things we're trying to get out of these interviews is find out about boys' playing style and just an understanding of what your strengths are as a player. Even back at that age, going back as young as under 10s, what do you think it was, or what were the attributes that you think made you get scouted?
I'm not too sure. I think back then I was big for my age. I was a big, strong lad, and I think because of that, I was able to just brush past players a bit easier, especially in Sunday League. When I was in my Sunday League team, and then once I got into Brentford, I think your game just kind of develops, and I think I just got better at other things. But I think throughout, I'd probably say until the last season that I had, my biggest strength would have been my strength and my power.
Yeah.
But then as you get older, you know, a lot of people start to catch up with you, and then you've got to try and become a bit more intelligent, a bit more smart with your play, find gaps, and not try and get into physical battles.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, actually, because around the time I saw you, Jack Wilshere was just breaking through, and I think he was having that incredible run at Arsenal, and it was 7-a-side you was playing, and mostly I would see you play either centre midfield or out wide, right or left, and that's the player who, funny enough, he was probably my favourite young player at the time, and then watching you, I could see resemblance in your game, into obviously being left-footed, being a good mover with the ball, being able to run and skip past players, and also you had vision as well. I'll give that to you. So you could get your eyes up and you saw a picture, and I think that's what drew me to you. But now, how would you say you've evolved as a player? Because I know you've gone further up the pitch as opposed to where you were when I first saw you.
Yeah, I think especially in my last few years at Brentford, I became more of a striker.
Yeah.
And when I joined Brighton, as a striker.
Yeah.
But over the past few years, I think my game's changed quite a bit, because I've become more of a versatile player. You know, I can still play on the wing, in midfield, or up front. And I think you know, in this past year, I've actually learned a lot, because the last season I had was quite a tough season for me. I'm learning how to just adapt my game a bit more. As you know, as I said, as you grow older, other players start to match you physically and size-wise. You've got to try and become a bit smarter, play off less touches, know your next move, always be scanning, so that you're not getting yourself into as physical battles when you've got bigger centre backs and getting into fights with you.
Got you. And so what would you say now currently is your biggest strength as a player?
I mean, it has to be my work ethic, more than anything else. I mean, that's probably not a technical or fancy skill to have, but I think that's definitely what's got me to where I am today.
Absolutely.
Is my work ethic, and more of the willingness to improve and get better, to get better on the things that I may not be as good at. That's what's got me here today. So that would definitely be my biggest strength.
That's amazing. And I think that's an important point as well, Matt. Like, you say work ethic, and I think that's massive. You know, it may not be something like you could relate to translate as a football technical term, like a range of pass, or, your ability to dribble past players. But I think work ethic's massive. And if you look at like the top players, Jordan Henderson, who's just, lifted the Premier League, like, there you go, work ethic. So
exactly. You think of Jordan Henderson and everything. I've been reading about him lately. He went to Liverpool and struggled, but because of his work ethic and his attitude, he's now captain and European champion and Premier League champion. It's kind of just that work ethic and attitude that you can get a career out of that.
100%. I agree with you. And you seem like, you're maturing rapidly, and you've got great sense of awareness. What would you say, if there was one area, is the area that you would want to improve upon within your game?
It would definitely be the ability to just play off one or two touches in tight areas. When it comes into me, can I, instead of getting a hold of it, having to take a few touches to get it out my feet, it would definitely just be, as it comes into me, can I play it around the corner and get it back again? That's what I'm working on at the moment, and what I'm trying to improve on.
Yeah. Do you recognise why that's important to you?
Yeah, 100%. Because a lot of the time, I think when I get the ball, I'm quite a direct player, and I want to take players on. But
Yeah.
you know, I think I get caught out a little bit when that's just my game, and it becomes easy to defend against. But when I have the ability to just play off two or three quick touches combined, then my game will become a lot more harder to defend against.
Love that. It's brilliant, and I'm sure with your diligence, you'll get there for sure, man.
Cheers.
Tell me, what are your goals for next season?
My goals for next season, it would be mainly to actually just solidify a proper position for me. For the past few years, I've been able to play in so many different positions. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you what my main position is. So for me this year, I'd probably say I'll be working on playing in the number 10 and as a 9 as a striker. I can do a job on the wing if my manager needs me to. I can do a job in midfield, but I think it's getting to a point now where managers want the best players in each position to start and play. So I think I need to be the best striker or the best number 10 to be in the starting team, and then if they ever need me to do a job, elsewhere, I can still do that.
Brilliant. That's all good, Matt. I'm sure you'll push on, man. Keep working hard. Every time I hear about you and have conversations about you, it's always in good light. So I'm sure you'll push on next season, and with your work ethic, scale to new heights.
Yeah, cheers, Humphrey. Thank you.
All good, my man. All good. Obviously, spoken to you about your football, and now I'm going to put you through your paces. Yeah. So we've got 3 parts. We're going to do some core movements.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move into speed, and then we're going to finish off with some ball mastery. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Each part will have 2 exercises and 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
got you.
First part is the core. We're just going to go for a dynamic plank. So you don't need your ball. We'll go for a high plank. We're going for 40 seconds, and we're alternating legs. So up here, right leg up, down, left leg up, down, 40 seconds.
Cool.
Having your dad's jeans, this should be light for you. How is the family? Everyone good?
Yeah, they're all good, thank you.
Good stuff. Yeah, and relax there. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Matt. Tap over ball.
Yeah, shaking a bit.
And relax there. Right, on your feet. Right, we're going to go 40 seconds for a sprint. 3, 2, 1, go. Spot sprint. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Relax there, Matt.
You know what? Yeah, I'm actually sweating a bit from this.
It's a little bit of a blow.
It's just a bit warm in this room. That's what it is.
It's not all that Netflix and chilling, man. Right. 3, 2, 1, and again, go. Same thing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right, Matt. The next exercise is a little game. So basically, I say 1, you say 2, I say 3, and then it goes right back to 1. You can't go above 3. So we take it in turns.
Okay, yeah, I get ya.
Right, so the first one is going to be, so 1 represents a header. So rather than saying a word, we're going to perform an action. So 1 is a header, 2 is 2 squat jumps, and 3 is a burpee. So 1 is there. 2,
Yeah.
3 is okay.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So one's a header.
One's a header.
Two squats.
Yeah.
And 3's a burpee.
Yeah. So if I do a header, you do 2 squats. Then I do a burpee. Then you do a header. I do 2 squats constantly. Yeah.
Okay, who's going first?
You start. If you muck up the order, forfeit at the end.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. You start. We were thinking about it. Let's go. Straight in, man. Good. Let's go. Solid. Yeah, I delayed. All right, relax there. All right, I'll go. Little rest. I'll go for 10 push-ups.
I'll join you.
Let's go. Push it. Solid, Everett. Right, back in again. Right, 3, 2, 1. I start. Yeah. Come on, get up.
Oh, no, I'm stuck there.
All right, relax there. Come in. Let's go together. I'll join you. Your forfeit. 10 again. Go. Okay, quality. Right, yes, Matt. So, on the ball, quick speed round. It's just ball mastery. So, go 4 soul taps, 4 kick taps, all at speed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Two, 1, same again, go. Two, 1, and relax there. Yes, Matt.
Nice one.
How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good.
All good, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect, man. Matt, we're done. That was solid, and listen, it was a pleasure talking to you. We'll have to arrange for me to come out and watch one of your games this season, for sure.
Yeah, brilliant, yeah. It'd be good to have a catch-up.
For definite, man. Keep working, keep pushing, yeah?
Yeah, cheers.
All the best. Take care, Matt. See you later, man.
Brilliant, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Just want to say thank you to Humphrey and WowHydrate for the workout today. My favourite drink was the orange electrolytes.